By popular request, it is back. These are my favourite Android apps and games from June to July. So all these games are played on the LG G4 and they're all performing extremely well. So number one is Bird Climb. So this is by the notorious company Ketchup, who have literally spammed the market with a ton of just gorgeous games. They're all minimalist, they're all really addictive, and they've just got a great business strategy. You basically just keep tapping the screen to climb higher and higher. There's a multiplayer mode, a single player mode, and online leaderboards, and the ability to unlock new birds as you progress. It's just very Moorish. I think they've done a really good job here. Number two is an interesting app. Now this is actually by Microsoft and it's called Office Lens. You basically use it like you would use a camera, and what it does is it scans things on a whiteboard, on a piece of paper or on a document, and it converts it to a readable file which actually looks like a sort of PDF. So you literally take it at any angle, it gets rid of shadows, and it instantly turns it into something you might see on a web browser. It's no revolution here, but it just makes sort of taking notes from a presentation or a lecture or that kind of thing much more straightforward and more unified. Number three is a game called Cow Evolution, and this one will have you hooked. So the way it works is you're given a farm. You're then given cows which produce dung at a certain rate, and that gives you money. Your job as the farmer is to actually drag cows on top of each other, the same cow, and it basically evolves them. So for example, you'll get 2 stage 1 cows which will evolve into a stage 2, 2 stage 2 cows which will evolve into a stage 3, and this gets more and more difficult. You know, the stages progress and you get more and more evolved cows, and then you progress into continents, and then looking at planets, and then looking at galaxies, and it just gets to a ridiculous level, and this is incredibly addictive. I've had sessions on this game which, let's just say, have lasted much longer than they should have, given that I have an exam the next day. There's also a dressing room, which is a place where you can spend your diamonds and your coins to actually just spice things up a little bit, and there's also rewards and achievements that you can actually try and unlock to push yourself. It's pretty extensive, and I think you'll be playing it for a while. So then we have Beast Quest, and this is actually derived from a series of books which you may or may not remember from your childhood. So basically, it's just a really good RPG, very similar to Infinity Blade and that kind of thing, but just with a decent amount of progression. The mechanics work well, there's plenty of depth, the graphics are great, and it actually runs really quite well even on less high-end devices. So overall, just generally quite a nice experience. So the last app I'm going to show you is called Wallrox, and this is just the best wallpaper app I've ever used. So there's a lot of apps like this which give you sort of minimal wallpapers, but this is by far the most extensive. So basically you've got 15 different categories to choose from, and they're constantly adding more categories. You've got tons of different styles of wallpaper, and it's getting updated every single week, so they're adding like 20 to 30 new wallpapers in one go. There's everything from lollipop style to material to metallic to flat look, and to be honest, this is covering just about any phone design that you can buy right now. So I mean, it's all looking very nice, very up to date, and it's kind of the direction that Android is heading in. Furthermore, they're all ultra high resolution. So I hope you liked that list of apps, guys. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. Thanks for watching.